Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, depending on where you're at. We're all in different time zones, so good day to everybody. Let's go that route. Safest way to say it. Like the title of the stream says, DFK is done fighting. I know I've got battles going on. There's emotions going between me and other people in the community. I'm just tired of fighting. It takes too much energy to pursue all of that. Bad words have been spoken between me and others on both sides. It's not just one-sided. Anger has been displayed. Hostility has been displayed. I'm done. I'm done fighting it. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to pursue in any conversations where it does come up with previous actions. I'm just done with it. I'm too old. I don't have that much more fight left in me. I just assume let it go by the wayside and go from there. If they can let it go, great. We can start anew. If they can't, fine. That's your call. I can't control what you do. I have no control over anybody. Half the time I don't even have control over just me. But I'm done with the fighting. I'm just done. And hopefully no bridges have been destroyed to where they can't be rebuilt. But if they are, so be it. I'll just accept it. I'm just done with the fighting. There's too much. There's too many other struggles in life that I need to give energy to. I can't give any more energy to shit like this. Shit like this is great for entertainment, but it doesn't pay the bills. It doesn't accomplish life goals. So I've got to give my focus to where it matters. And the fights and quibbles online, best place to save energy. So that's where it is. I was actually hoping somebody else was going to go live so I didn't have to, because going live, it takes too much attention. I saw that Glenn was live, but apparently he was having some technical issues again. And then at one point he said to go to another channel, ask for a link, and didn't get it. So it's like, well, okay. So here I am. One of the latest issues I've had with somebody else online is Cindy Renee. I posted a stream about Cindy Renee and called her an old school bad name. I don't know if anybody knows what that even means, but anyway, I'm done fighting with Cindy. I'm done fighting with Andrew. I'm done fighting with everybody. I mean everybody. I'm not fighting no more. I'm not fighting online. I will fight in my daily life with the ones that need to be fought with. But as far as online goes, I'm done. I'm not fighting online, because online does not reflect real life, does not affect everyday life. It doesn't help me pay my bills. So why waste energy there? There are better places to spend my energy. Because I am getting older. I'm definitely out of shape. So my energy my energy amounts are limited, so I need to use them wisely. Online, not anymore. As far as online goes, I'm going to use advice my mother gave me while I was growing up. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything. So if I get on somebody else's panel, if you're here and you're listening and I'm on your panel and I'm quiet, please don't probe. Please. It's a simple request. I'll just take the fifth. There's so many more things that are more important than online fights, online, whatever you want to call it. BS would be like the best term for it, but anyway, neither here nor there. Everybody sees it different. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I get that, which means I'm entitled to mine at the same time. So it's opinions versus opinions. Who's right, who's wrong, no one can really say. They're just opinions. I want to take a moment to say hello to Sarah. Good to see you, sweetheart. Blue Eyes, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I sure hope somebody's got something fun planned for today, because I don't. Work has been requiring overtime, so it's kind of like you try not to plan for your day, what should be your days off, because you might not get them, and it really sucks. We're not even in peak season yet, where overtime is guaranteed to happen, and it's like we've been doing it for coming up on 3 months now that overtime has been mandatory. Peak season, you're lucky to get, well, actually, you will get 1 day off because they won't work you 7. But to get away with less than 6 days a week during peak season is tough. It's really tough. And we've been doing close to that for, like I said, 3 months. The money's good, though. Money is never a bad thing, but it just amazes me that they keep preaching work-home balance, and yet they want you to be married to your job and give your full undivided attention to your job and pretend it's your fucking home. Well, no, it's not my home because I pay a mortgage on my home and I'm not there. Why is that? Then the other thing comes out, they've got salaried managers, a bunch of them. And pretty much all of them are qualified to do something else in the building other than sit on a chair in an office with air conditioning playing on a computer. So why are they making it mandatory for just the ones that are actually out in the building doing the fucking work as opposed to sitting on a chair in an office with an air conditioner playing on a computer? Why is it not mandatory for them? I guess they just don't see it as necessary as they're trying to have us believe it is. Us being the ones that are actually out in the building doing the frickin' work. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, has anybody got anything fun planned for today? Please tell me somebody does. Because I know I just got to go down, get the oil in the car changed, try and get a nap. Other than that, really don't have anything planned. daughter's car is in the shop. Transmission going to cost about $3,000 to get the transmission replaced. Maybe it's just me, but it kind of seems to me that, well, Chevy in particular, General Motors, it's like they make the transmissions go bad on purpose, because their later models, they seem to be having transmission problems. And I'm not sure if that's like a design feature or a design flaw. If it's actually a design flaw, you try and eliminate that. The 2009 models, they were notorious for that. 2009 through like 2013 were notorious for it. Well, my daughter just recently got, what was it? What year was that? 2018, I think. I think a 2018 or 2019 Yukon. And it's in the shop for a transmission. So why can't they learn from like the 1970s where transmissions and shit lasted a while? They tried to build cars to last back then. Now they try and build them to where they get in for repairs regularly. And I just don't understand where learning processes got lost. Or maybe just the focus changed. Alexander Mayer, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, from across the pond. Oh, you're in Europe. I'm going to guess Europe somewhere. By saying across the pond, that usually to me the phrase across the pond means like England. I could be incorrect though. God knows I'm never wrong ever. Other than every day. But I started this panel with the 5-minute timer. I found that 5-minute timer on a Google search, and I think the music in that 5-minute timer is a pretty catchy little song. I could probably just sit and listen to that for a while. To me, it's pretty catchy. It seems more catchy in like the first part of it than it does the later part of it. Oh, Scotland. Let's see. Well, I suck at geography, so I'm not sure where Scotland is located in relation to England. I'm sorry, and I do apologize for my lack of geography. But I think in general, most people learn geography based on where they live. So I guess I will use that for an excuse. And I hope that's sufficient. If not, I don't have any better answers than that. That's the best I can come up with. But let's see. As far as Scotland goes, I don't think there are very, very many people that don't live in Scotland that are not familiar with very many, in the States we call them cities. I think there might be referred to as cities there also. God, I'm trying to think of it. Trying to think of a city in Scotland that I've heard of. I know there's one, but I'm just drawing a total blank. I was going to say Auckland, but no, that's New Zealand. Scotland. Good God, Scotland. Holy shit. I know I've heard some. Holy shit. Oh, God. I'm not standing in front of a mirror to look at the one that's on the tip of my tongue. Like I'd be able to read it anyway right now, but anyway. Yeah, but like I said, I'm done with the fighting. I've already made mention of a few people involved in that. Um, there is probably one that I will maintain the fight with, and I'm sure Sarah could agree with that. Edinburgh, yeah, okay, or Edinburgh, Edinburgh or Edinburgh, Edinburgh. Okay. Uh, oh, Glasgow. Glasgow was the one I was thinking. I was like, that's the one I should have known. That's the one I should have known. Edinburgh, yes, probably should have known that one too. But I think Sarah could agree with me on the one person I'm gonna maintain the problem with. Um, that'd be Brian. I just can't let that one go. It's been too much shit that has been said. Um, I'm not going to actively pursue the fight, but if it comes to me, I'm not going to let go either. So we'll just throw that in there. But it is what it is, because God knows it never is what it isn't. But yeah, I'm just kind of floundering around, trying to kill time, trying to actually decide whether I actually sleep today or just go do what I got to do. I'm kind of like at the crossroads, so trying to figure it out. Which way I go? I mean, I could conceivably go lay down and take a nap, but if I'm more tired than I think I am, I won't wake up, and it'd just be a day wasted that wouldn't be able to accomplish anything. So I'm not sure which way I should go, but yeah, actually, I was watching a YouTube video on wrestlers that had just recently passed, and there was one that they showed video footage of, and that was Umaga. And I remember Umaga. I don't know if anybody else does, or if you even follow wrestling at all. But they showed one of Umaga in his casket, and immediately I started welling up because it brought back my mother, and yeah, it wasn't pleasant. It's like, oh, I gotta stop watching this. But yeah, actually, during the course of that video, they were talking about wrestlers that had committed suicide and other things that I've been hearing lately. Depression relates to alcoholism, and those two combined can lead to suicide. I have realized recently that my drinking has definitely increased since my mother and my dad have passed away. Depression has been pretty prevalent. I won't get into so much into the third part of that, but I think those are definitely factors for me right now. I think I need to seek out some counseling and try and get some of this shit worked out. I kind of think that a lot of that extends to a lot of the rage that I feel, because I am feeling a lot of rage as of late, and I know that's not healthy, and I think I need to seek out help for that kind of shit. Try and get things back in perspective, because I think I've kind of lost perspective as of late, dealing with all this shit. And the current situation being what it is, it's like I have to be able to function. And I think I'm starting to realize that the drinking is taking too strong of a hold. Um, I don't know if it's more um, to help ignore the shit that I need to deal with, or forget about the shit that I need to deal with and everything else going on, or I'm not sure how to describe all of it. It's just like personal shit that I'm feeling, random thoughts. Um, but yeah, of course, can't do anything about that today. I think it's definitely something I need to look into. 'Cause I do remember fondly back in the day when life wasn't so stressful. I could take a 6 pack of beer home and it would sit in the refrigerator for 3 months. And now it's at the point a 12 pack won't even get me through a night if I'm sitting home. So I think I definitely need to start looking into that. And I'm sure there's quite a few people on YouTube that would agree with that. A lot of you have seen me drunk on panels before, or at least heard me drunk on panels before. Can't guarantee it's going to be um, dealt with immediately, but I do think it's something I need to at least put on the calendar. Something in my personal notes that needs to be addressed, taken care of, dealt with, and at least start from there. Um, okay, well, I'm running out of things to monologue about. I think it'd be a whole lot easier to monologue if I watched like news and shit like that. Something that gives me an opinion about something. Short of that, I'm at a loss. Oh, nobody's backstage. Okay. Watching on the YouTube side. Sorry, had to check the StreamYard side to see if anybody was back there. But I guess if nobody wants to come up, it's going to be a short panel because I'm running out of things to say. But as far as it all goes, I can just like stay off of YouTube and talk to myself. But I did go down to the store today and got a few things. Came home, put it at the top of the stairs. And while I was sitting at the top of the stairs, my little wiener dog, he went to step around me, and apparently he didn't have as much room as he thought he did, and he lost his footing and spiral staircase coming down to the basement, which is where I live in my house. He rolled down the first couple of stairs and then flew off the side of the staircase. He landed on top of the little mini refrigerator I've got down here. I'm not sure what part of him hit that, but then he rolled off the top of that and then ended up on the floor. And it's like, oh my fucking God. I'm glad he seems to be okay, that he didn't get hurt by that, because that would have been devastating. He's 12 years old. So with his breed, from what I've gathered online, his life expectancy is 16 years, so he's got like 4 more years. But I was glad it didn't end soon. or suddenly today. So that was all right. Hello, Glenn. Oh shit. Am I'm on the right side. Yeah, I think I am. There you go. Okay. Yeah, Glenn, you had the circle of death. You definitely had the circle of death, and you said go to Hank, and it's like, well, shit, give me a link, because I looked up Hank on YouTube, and oh my God, Hank Williams Jr. was just like showing up everywhere, and Hank Williams Jr. actually had a little live link. It's like, shit, is that the Hank he's saying? But I think maybe that related to some of the Google searches I've done. Yeah, Hank Jr. Oh yeah, all my rowdy friends have routed on down, and I'm right there with them because, yeah, just getting old. Good morning, Bama Green Eyes. How you doing, sweetheart? Sorry, I'm still actually trying to figure out how I'm going to go about today. Take a nap or no, stay up. What? I'm not sure. All right, well, I think I'm going to, if nobody wants to come up, I think I'm going to cut this off because I'm running out of things to talk about. Anybody knows anybody's live, post a link. We can send everybody there. Short of that, I don't know what to tell anybody. Actually, though, it seems kind of funny to me. I'm watching on the YouTube side, and it says I started streaming less than a minute ago. Please tell me it's been more than a minute. Please tell me I did not run out of shit to say in less than a minute. Maybe it seemed like eternity for me. I only watch time on work days. All right, well, I run out of things to say, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. You all have a great day. Hope you all find something fun to do today. Tell someone you love them. Take care of each other, and thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate every one of you, and peace out, everyone.